Hey everyone, welcome back to the Souls and Stardust podcast channel. I am Shannon and I'm going to be doing your January 2023 reading for you. This is for everyone, for the collective, right? So however it resonates for you, take it and leave what doesn't resonate with you. I'm going to be using a variety of decks today. The Wisdom of the Oracle, Light Seers Tarot, a couple of decks that Mio and I created. And we're just asking for the wisdom for you for the start of this 2023 year. I can't even believe it that this year is finished. So Happy New Year. So I'm just going to ask as I shuffle, what is the wisdom? What is the message? What are the messages that people watching need right now? There's one. I'm going to start with Wisdom of the Oracle. And you guys, if you're new here, I shuffle the cards until they pick themselves. That's the deal I made with Spirit, and that's how I prefer to do business when I'm doing cards. Okay, there's another one. I'm going to ask for one more. Let's just see, what is the wisdom for 2023 for those watching? One more, please. Here we go. Okay, let's go ahead and look at these and see what they have to say. Ooh, Serendipity and No Place Like Home, but in reverse. And TikTok. Okay, so some of us are feeling like we're not using time wisely, or we've missed the boat on something that we've been wanting to do. Serendipity, this is all about luck. I mean, that's a 4-leaf clover, and she is grabbing on and taking it for a ride. It's about things aligning magically. It's everything having to do with opportunities that arise because you're ready and they come out of nowhere. So it's also being aware of synchronicities. So if you're paying attention, maybe you've been asking the universe for information and insight, and you're finally seeing the signs of this. You're seeing angel numbers, you're seeing things pop up out of seeming nowhere that are directly relevant to the questions you've been asking. This is good luck and good fortune, but appearing as signs and symbols. So this is reading the energy. This is the universe talking to you and letting you know that it hears you, and things are magically aligning. So this is us at the beginning of this year really stepping into alignment with our best and highest good, with the greater good, where our dreams and the collective dream it's really beginning to flow together and be harmonious. So this is feeling like you're finally in flow and shit is happening. This is luck, it's miracles, and it is like all your preparation aligning to create miracles. So this is like hard work, but also the universe granting us these gifts of being in flow because we've been working so hard to manifest what we want to create for ourselves. This is about being a channel of divine insight and information, of providence, really, which is those occurrences that are divine. That's information, insight, opportunities that come out of the miraculous. So this is a time of you actually being used as a channel for light grounding and bringing into reality, fully manifesting in the now, all these wonderful things that are for your best and highest good, but also that contribute hugely to the collective. And we are in an energetic time where that is important for us right now. Like, people don't just want to make it for themselves, they want to make the world a better place. And I do feel like the way the vibration of the earth has been shifting and of humanity, how that's been shifting, we are really stepping into soul purpose. And in particular, how do we become, in service to humanity as a whole? So it's not just about our own self propelling into our dreams. This is about how do I expand and shine and illuminate as a result of helping humanity. So your fortune is everyone's fortune. It's interwoven. So that is this energy stepping into 2023. And let me tell you, I have been feeling that for the last 4 weeks. Like, I don't know what it is, but 2023 is going to bring some big energy of forward movement toward everything that you want to create, like really bringing that into reality. But it is very practical. Let's get down to business. Let's do this kind of energy. We're kind of done in the dreaming phase. We're in the doing phase now. So that is awesome. So your service to the world is supported right now. You need to follow what your heart calls to you. It is so important right now to follow your passion, to, even if things seem very impractical, do it anyway. Like, follow where your heart is leading you, because that is key to what your service is for humanity and for the greater good of the world. But it brings you fortune, it brings you fulfillment and expansion, and it brings you abundance and happiness. So this is also being placed in the right place at the right time and with the right people. So in particular for relationships, this is you meeting someone who is vitally important for your journey. And you may not fully understand that in the moment that you meet this person, but there's this energy about them that makes it very clear that divine force has brought you together for growth, for learning, for success. So be aware of the magic that is afoot right now for this energy of January. Okay, no place like home. This is in the reverse. This is a card of really feeling like we're comfortable in our skin, that we know who we are, we're solid in who we are. But when it's in the reverse, this is really a message of protection or of, hey, pay attention. This is a message of, we can't keep choosing what's familiar to us, because that won't allow us to grow. This is about taking risks. This is about stepping out of your comfort zone. We are very memory-driven creatures. We are very comfortable in our boxes where we know things are certain and predictable. This is a card of really stepping outside of that comfort zone and seeing what's available, trying new things, not being too eager to find a home and root down because you are uncomfortable. Like, this is about exploring. This is about learning who you are and what you need. It's about choosing what's unfamiliar and right now, and really trusting that there's insight there, that there's learning there, and that there's a new normal that is meant to be experienced. There's the old saying of, if you do what you did, you'll get what you always got. So you have to choose differently in order to get something new. So if we want to grow, if we want to really bring forward these manifestations into our reality, we're going to have to take some risks and step outside of our comfort zone and probably do things differently. We'll probably have to learn some new things. We may have to try new things. We may have to meet new people. We may have to really trust our process and our way forward despite not knowing outcomes. And that makes a lot of people really uncomfortable. You want to do the opposite of what feels familiar right now. And I do feel like in order to trust the universe, we really have to let go and step into that energy of like, well, I don't know how this is going to work out, but I sure do want to experience something new. And that's also how we get into the energy of flow and serendipity. Like, we don't have it all figured out. What we think is the best scenario or the best outcome may be in fact us, well, not maybe, it is pretty much us exceptionally limiting our possibilities, because what if it needs to look something totally different, something we would never even dream up, in order for it to actually take off and be the best thing that could ever happen to us. Like, this is about choosing what's unfamiliar right now. Otherwise, things won't change. Okay? So for all of you who are a little bit nervous, it's time to choose differently. It's time to choose the unfamiliar. Okay, and TikTok. So this is a message about time. And perhaps some of you feel like time is slipping away. Time is an illusion, right? So there's no such thing as time other than how we have to organize it for our human understanding. So this is a card of feeling like time is ticking away and that your dreams are taking too long to manifest. And this is about patience. This is about letting go of what you think timing needs to be, and that you're never going to run out of time. There's always going to be divine timing, especially when it's for really important things. You can't miss what's yours. So this is taking comfort in knowing that you want something to happen. You also have to understand that you have to surrender and let go to allow that to come into your physical space. You may also have to let go of what you think it needs to look like, of course. And you have to let go of when it occurs, right? So there could be a lot of things that have to fall into place before things fully come into your physical reality. And that's okay. You just got to remember that you have all the time in the world for this to manifest. And you may be feeling the time pressure because you're like, okay, I feel this energy and I'm so ready. Like, the energy of 2023 is like balls to the wall. Let's go. Let's do this. I'm so ready for the next level. So you may be really feeling that and then getting impatient because you're like, well, what do I do first? There's not enough hours in the day to get all of this done. There really is. You just have to keep that vision in your mind of moving forward, and you knock things off of your list and trusting, like, as you're in flow, serendipitous things happen. Like, that can change. Everything can change in an instant, right? So you have to trust your process. You're held by the universe. Remember, this is the energy of serendipity starting this year off. Like, this is your year. This is your year, filled with all sorts of amazing goodies, like accomplishments, leaping 10 steps forward instead of just taking one. Some of you are going to be establishing new businesses or taking your businesses to the next level. Some of you are going to be getting like bomb-ass jobs, and some of you are going to be hitting new levels in relationships. But you have to do things different. You have to be willing to do the unfamiliar in order to make it to the next level. So that's how you grow and you learn. That's how you refine your skills. That's how you gain mastery. So you will never be denied your highest good. Like, remember your highest good right now. like your fortune is the collective's fortune. So this is truly about you stepping into soul purpose. And as it fulfills you, it is helping humanity to advance. What a beautiful way to start 2023. Okay, I'm going to move on to the next deck. I'm going to use the Starseed Oracle, because I love this deck as well. There's one that just flew out. Okay, we've got I Remember, Soul Plan, Fated Life versus Destined Life. Okay, let's get another one. What else do they need to know about 2023, January 2023? What else would you like them to know? That's too many. Oh, here's one right here. Okay. Your life is a canvas. Okay, this is us creating. Okay, I Remember, Soul's Plan, Fated Life versus Destined Life. This is a card of asking you, what are you being called to do? This is a card of fate, destiny, right? So just like serendipity and the words that came out regarding stepping into soul purpose, and as you do that, you're actually fulfilling an agreement that you have with humanity, not just your own soul's growth, but the evolution of humanity, which is really fucking rad, you guys. So this card is about you understanding that you decided about certain parameters of your life before coming here. You plotted out moments, turning points, growth periods. You have free will, of course, but there are certain things in your soul's plan that you are going to undergo regardless of your choices. You're going to get to these points because your soul said, I will do this. So you can take the scenic route or you can take the direct route, but there are definitely things that you agreed to learn or experience that no matter how you choose in your human form, you get there. This is your fated life, right? This is your fated experiences, the lessons that you want to learn. You know, this is our soul choosing and then remembering that we are a soul, a spirit, having a human experience. And we just need to be quiet and listen to where we're guided. Our heart and our soul is going to tell us, it's going to point us in the direction that it wants us to go. And it's up to us as a human to choose what's unfamiliar, to take the risks, despite being uneasy or scared, right? Our soul is asking us to go a certain direction because there's fruit to be harvested as a result of making those choices. So this takes courage. This is a card that is telling us that we're likely in a moment where we are having to make a choice to follow our destiny, to trust the path that we're being called toward, and to remember that this is prearranged to a certain degree. So if you feel like you're at a crossroads, just listen deeply. If you listen deeply, it's not hard to take the steps, right? I think the hardest part is feeling afraid to do so. And that change or that uncertainty, you are being asked to remember your soul's greater plan right now. And we get serendipity, we get synchronicity when we start to get close to that. And then when we get into flow, we get even more of that. But it requires us to make choices about what's unfamiliar versus what feels safe. And you have your whole life to do this, of course. Okay, the next card. Your life is a canvas. This is artist. This is creativity. It is manifestation. It's creative accountability. That card is really beautiful. It's like she's creating crystals and bringing them to life. I have a tickle in my throat, you guys. Excuse me. Your life is a canvas. I need to grab a drink. That's a throat chakra thing. So perhaps someone needs to speak their truth about where they're being called, and perhaps are you afraid to go in that direction? If you are, what is the fear? What is holding you back from this creativity and that manifesting? What is the truth about what you remember versus what you're allowing yourself to engage with? That's a really strong tickle. So someone watching this. Okay, so manifestation, your life is a canvas. This is literally about you being the artist of your own life. What do you want to bring forward? You guys have been dreaming about stuff for a long time. Creative energy. What do you want to create in your life? This is about you taking responsibility for that creation. No one else is going to do it for you. And perhaps this is the TikTok, the worry about running out of time, like I haven't gotten to where I want to go. Are you actually taking responsibility for your creations? Are you just sitting there dreaming, or are you actually working toward them? Are you taking the steps? Like when you get the signs and synchronicities, are you saying, thank you, I'm going to take the steps now? If you're not doing that, the universe is kind of just watching, going, okay, she's going to wait for the next one, or he's going to wait for the next one. So this is about, you understanding that you are on a planet of manifestation, and that you are here to practice energy alchemy and to remember your mastery of that. And you get to create the elements of your life that feel most fulfilling to you. And you have to take the steps in order to do that, in order to bring it to life. So, on the other side, outside of these bodies, we can manifest things in an instant. But here on earth, in these human forms, we're trying to remember how that works, because that's part of our learning here. So just remember that your current thoughts determine your future. So what are you focusing your energy on? Is there that element, that energy of fear, of feeling like you're in unfamiliar territory and that's uncomfortable? If so, that very feeling of apprehension can be holding you back from having these things appear, right? So it's like a push-pull resistance, resisting forces. You want to create, but you're scared. And so things get delayed because, she's not, or he's not quite ready. This is taking responsibility for what you want to create and actually allowing it to carry forward, to come to fruition. So be really mindful about what you're thinking about, your thoughts and your feelings. Are you creating resistance in your own life that way? What are you afraid of? Really dig into that as a shadow work question. What am I afraid of that's preventing me from allowing my canvas to be vibrant? This is how you really reconnect to your manifesting power. Once you realize like you're the only one who's standing in your own way, you're like, fuck that. You can get out of your way and say, okay, this is a game. I'm going to see how well I can do. I'm going to see what I can create. And you start to play with the energy. And you don't have to worry you're not running out of time. But what this is asking you to do is remember who you are and how powerful you are. And remember that you are the only one that can create your way forward. No one else will do it for you. So you just have to open your heart, open your mind, and then consistently every day work on this, right? How am I manifesting in my life today? What do I want to create in my life today? What can I create in my life today that helps move me forward to my bigger goals and dreams? So yeah, And if you're not sure what you would like to create, you just start working with the things that make you feel good, the things that you're grateful for, the things that really turn you on, like what lights a fire into you or creates passion. Follow those threads and just see where they go. You have all the time in the world. This is about growing and learning, and it's about joy and having fun and remembering how to love. So if you can, 2023, this January month, it's about seeing your life as a canvas. What do I get to create? I've got the universe on my back, behind my back. Excuse me. My biggest job is to step into what's unfamiliar and remember that I'm not running out of time, and that I know that my soul's calling is speaking loudly. I just need to remember that I can do this and that I actually agreed to be in service, step into my soul's calling, and that I'm the only one that can do this. So I'm the only one that I'm waiting for in order to move forward in this. So what are you being called to create in your life? And how do you see that as part of your soul's calling? And believe it or not, it's about being in service to humanity. So whatever you are called to create, big or small, you're helping humanity. And that is the energy of 2023 for you. Okay, so let's go ahead and go to the tarot and let's just see what else comes up about 2023. Messages that we need to be aware of. This energy of 2023, January. Whoa, okay. This one that flew out. What else? Oh my goodness, that's a big clump, but this one came out. I'm gonna put those back in. Here's another one. Okay. Seven of Swords. Oh my goodness. Okay. So I like it when they fly out, although it gets a little crazy sometimes. So we got a couple more. Okay, first one that came out. Oh, the King of Cups. We got the King of Cups. We have the Three of Wands in reverse. We have the Seven of Swords in reverse. We have the Page of Pentacles. That's new shit coming in. And we have the Ace of Pentacles. Okay, that is abundance. That is new ideas. That is stability. Ace of Pentacles in particular is like a gift from the divine. So King of Cups, this is, look at, he's very meditative. So he's getting very quiet with himself and he's listening. And this is about emotions as well. So all that water is emotion energy. The King of Cups is traditionally seen as someone who's very well balanced with his emotions and can see clearly, is has done his healing. This is love. It's emotional intelligence, so like emotional regulation. This is being able to see clearly because your emotions are not getting the best of you. This is someone who's very patient. It's stability and balance. This, like, I keep getting Capricorn vibes. I know King of Cups is not Capricorn, but like we have so much Capricorn energy right now. And coming into 2023, this is like Capricorn daddy energy of like this year. So what are we going to create? And hell yeah, it's going to be so successful and abundant. So this is stability and balance. It's also creativity. This King of Cups is creativity. So what are you creating for your life? It's a wise leader. How are you going to be the wise leader of your life as you're creating it? This is a beautiful card. This is beautiful energy. You're stepping into your king energy, being emotionally balanced, being wise, being in a space of love for yourself and your way forward and how you are in service to humanity. This is holding deep wisdom and love and using it to connect with others and to lead and to connect with yourself. This is, wow, being composed. It's regulated emotional states. It's maturity. It's practiced, seasoned energy. It's meditative energy. This is going inward and finding your truth and your purpose and your quietness so you know your way forward. I love that card for you guys. So next we have the Three of Wands in reverse. So this is like usually the travel card, fire energy. That's like movement, motivation. This is, though, a Three of Wands when it's in the reverse. It's not dreaming big enough. So some of y'all are being way conservative about what you think you can create. And maybe you feel like you don't deserve it. Maybe you feel like you're not worthy. Maybe you feel like you can't handle it. But this is a card of cautioning you not to sell yourself short. This is not dreaming big enough. It's also fear coming in to block your movement. Oh, hello, being worried about stepping out of your comfort zone. Hell yeah, this is like, okay, this card is telling us like the only thing that is stopping us is ourselves, our own worry about how's it going to work out? Am I going to be okay? Like, you have to trust. If your soul is calling you, there's a reason and you need to listen. So this can be also delays, but what I hear, like when I'm sensing, is mostly a delay because we're worried about how it's going to work out, or we don't trust that we'll be okay, especially as we take risks. So you guys, you've got this. So be optimistic and know that as you take the steps, this is all forward movement to your dream becoming a reality, to your business growing, to making the connections that have fill your heart with love and fulfillment, to creating more abundance and stability in your life. Like, we're not dreaming big enough. Okay, Seven of Swords in the reverse. So this is typically a card about deception, feeling like you have to protect yourself. In the reverse, this is a card of like maybe not being honest with yourself or with others, or a need for perspective and honesty. Like I just said, being honest with yourself. It could be secrets. It could be something that was lost or stolen. It could be taking more than your fair share. It could be actually being held back by imposter syndrome. I think that that's the most resonant attribute of this card is like, who am I and why would I think that I would be able to do anything as important as helping humanity? Serendipity, soul's calling. Imposter syndrome is real, yo. Like, when I got my PhD, working on my PhD, and I was going to defend it to graduate and then get a big girl job as a university professor, I would lay awake at night thinking, oh my God, they are going to find me out and then they're going to ask me, they're going to tell me I have to give my degree back, or they'll take my job away. Like, this is us being afraid to step forward because we're not sure how it's going to feel outside of our familiar box, and not trusting that we are fully prepared to do this, or that we can learn well and effectively along the way. This is being worried that we're not prepared, or that we won't succeed to make our dream real. Literally, you guys, this whole reading is about your soul has made agreements to learn and to grow and to do certain things. And here in our human form, we're worried that we won't be successful in carrying that out. And that is the only thing that's holding us back. We just need to step into this King of Cups energy of being so emotionally stable and regulated, wise, heart full of love, heart open, leading that way, following our purpose with our heart wide open. We are literally the only thing standing in our own way of success and bringing our dreams into physical reality right now. So universe right now is saying in this reading, you have this already. Just step out of your own fear. Just get out of your own way. Oh, I love this. So this is, I act from a place of love and morality, and the universe witnesses my honest intentions. If you want to be successful, what is your motivation? I want to help people. I want to help people heal, because every person that I help to heal will help others to heal. And that creates a big ripple effect. So just be honest in your way forward about who you are and what you want to create. And you're golden. You're golden. So let's look at the Page of Pentacles and the Ace of Pentacles now. See what kind of energy that's bringing in with us with this 2023 year. So Page of Pentacles, this guy is this girl is holding a coin. She's in a yoga pose that is it looks like tree pose, which I always associate with being rooted and having stability. She has her eyes closed, and that to me is like a sign of contemplation and maybe even trust of what's happening here. So this is manifesting new opportunities. Pages are like messengers. They bring new things in. Could be offers, could be insights. This card in particular, Page of Pentacles, is being practical and realistic and still running toward your dreams, right? So this is like that Capricorn energy that I'm sensing. Like, yeah, we have these dreams, but are we taking the steps to move toward them? Like, this is taking the steps to move toward them. This is beginnings. It's ambitions. It's all your skills and training. It's financial opportunities, which is lovely. We always associate Pentacles with abundance. It's new paths, new connections. So some of you are going to be meeting people that help catapult things for you forward. This is exploring, especially the things that are unfamiliar to you. So it's about taking risks as well and making your dreams a reality. So new opportunities, manifesting new opportunities. This is working with practical magic, right? To bring forward everything that you're thinking about into your physical reality. This Page of Pentacles is saying we can do this, and these are the first steps. So the Ace of Pentacles, this is, to me, it feels like a gift. It's being offered. It looks like a seed with like a seedling with roots coming out of it. This is the beginning of something new, a new venture. It's new ideas. It's planting the seeds that grow into something more for your future. This is success, and it's also ambition and prosperity and manifesting power. This is planting your goals with intention, direct focus, and faith, and then reaping the benefits later. Oh man, this whole reading, like the energy of 2023 is about getting into the ground and watching our stuff grow, watching our dream grow in physical form in front of us. And we are going along for this ride. We simply have to get out of our own way, and we have to love the journey and be open to taking the steps even when they feel uncomfortable, because that's what's going to bring us into this new space of really stepping into soul's calling. And however that is going to help humanity, we trust that it will. So really, this is about bringing your dreams like into physical manifestation, and I love that so much. I'm on board for that. I'll take some of that. Okay, I am going to pull from our Quickies deck, which is a nice clarifying deck. So what else do they need to know about this January 2023 reading? I love this energy of this 2023 year. My goodness. Okay, what else do they need to know? Okay, there's a couple that are sticking out. Take the first step. Do it already. Oh my God, do it already. You are already getting the signs and synchronicities. You already know that the only thing holding you back is your own discomfort with uncertainty and the non-familiar. Okay, what's this? The door is wide open. You guys. I love how these work. I love how the universe works. Here's another one. Ha! You are overthinking it. So freaking let go. Let go. Allow this stuff to unfold. I know that you've been working on that, but you're overthinking it, really, and that's the fear energy. Get out of your own way about this. No imposter syndrome. Let go. Allow the unfamiliar to come in and show you what's possible. Like, be open to all possibilities. And then just in case there's some love relationship stuff, we're gonna draw from your girlfriend's no bullshit love oracle. Okay, all is aligning in divine timing. I love that. So have some patience. That King of Cups is about being patient as well. And then some time apart may be on the horizon, but if it's all for the best. So this is about adjusting some things in relationship, right? And that's probably only appropriate for a few of you. It may not be appropriate for everyone. Perspective. I just keep hearing perspective is needed, and perhaps some time apart is what helps with perspective. This could be the ultimate happy ending. Now, this actually could be referring to what it is you're trying to create with business, abundance, whatever. It's just like this 2023 January energy of let's get going. Okay, why does this feel boring? Add some flavor. Are we picking too much that's familiar? Are we not allowing ourselves to step out of our box? Things get boring real quick when we just consistently order the same shit from the menu, right? We never try anything new. So how can you add some flavor this year? By stepping into what's unfamiliar. All right, you guys, I'm going to pull one more from the I Am affirmation deck that Mio created with her friend Austin. I want this one. There we go. I'm becoming the best version of myself daily. All right, you guys. I'm so proud of you. I can't wait to see where January 2023 takes you. And I feel high from this reading. Like, there's a lot of forward movement energy and a lot of stability in this January 2023 energy, but to me it feels like it's the energy of the entire year. So I cannot wait for you to tell us in the comments how this is resonant for you, if you're feeling similar, or even if you come back in 6 months and you say, remember this reading? This is what happened for me. We'd love to hear from you. And of course, if you would like to find us to book readings, you can do that. We have our information in the description below. And I wish you all a very happy new year.